Thanks for joining us today. We have Dominic Mandato from Investplus Properties Canada Limited with us today. And he's going to give us some information on cash flow and what they look for when they're investing in properties. Dominic, do you mind sharing some information with us?
Sure thing, Chris. When it comes to cash flow, you know, the old cliche that cash flow is king holds true. I mean, if you have cash, you can pay your maintenance costs, you can pay your debt, and you can also pay your investors. And cash flow is absolutely key. And that's one of the fundamental reasons of why lenders classify multifamily properties as one of the lowest asset risks in real estate. In fact, just above residential homes. And because we have tenants and everybody, needs a place to live. And as a result, pay rent, and that rent goes toward paying those expenses I mentioned earlier. And so investors as well like the fact that these buildings cash flow, or like these types of investments, because the day we buy is the day we start making money. We're not buying assets that require us to hold for a period of time before we actually see an outcome. We're actually cash flowing on day one and using some of that cash flow to pump back into the building to renovate it in the first 6 to 12 months. Now, what's really interesting in these types of buildings, what we call the multiplier effect. Essentially, the saying goes is that an asset that has more income, or as an asset, the more income a building produces, the higher its value. And so based on a 7% cap rate, for every dollar you increase in rent, increases the value of the building by $170. Now, what's really interesting is nobody really increases rents. We certainly don't increase rents by $1. We'll increase by $20, by $50, by $100 per suite. So if we take an example where we use $25 increase for a 50-suiter, that's an automatic $214,000 increase in the building value. So you can see the power of ensuring that if you know what you're doing, you can make a lot of money in the apartment building business. And that's why cash flow is important to us.
That's excellent information. Do you mind letting us know how, if someone wants to get a hold of you, how to reach you?
Sure thing, Chris. One of the ways is they can call us at our toll-free number at 877-663-8772, or they can visit us at investplusproperties.com.
Dominic, thank you for the information.
Thank you, Chris.